So in this video, we're gonna be discussing the preview for the Owl House Season 2 Episode 6, which is titled Hunting Palismen, and this episode is scheduled to release on July 17th. This episode comes right after Through the Looking Glass Ruins, which has just been released, as this episode was mainly about Gus and the Glandis kids going on a journey to a place called the Looking Glass Ruins, and Luz and Amity visiting the most dangerous section of the library to discover clues on how Luz can return back home in the human world. So we have the synopsis for the upcoming episode of the Owl House titled Hunting Palismen, and it reads as follows. It's Palisman pairing day at Hexside, but Luz doesn't match with a Palisman of her own and soon finds herself on an unexpected journey with a foe. So there's a lot to talk about with this upcoming episode, as we're finally gonna learn more about the Palismen in the Boiling Isles. We know how the Palismen came to be, as it was revealed a witch will typically carve their Palismen from a special type of wood in their teens, at school, or with parental supervision. While a witch and their Palismen are joined by a relationship of affection and mutual respect, the Palismen will leave if the relationship is harmful to them, as this was seen in Season 1's episode Escape of the Palismen, where Luz, Willow, and Gus are seen taking flight on Ida's staff, not being able to control it correctly as they fly uncontrollably through the woods and crash, which then leaves Albert broken. Being hurt by Luz's mistreatment, Albert detaches himself and flies away with Luz, Willow, and Gus chasing after him. Although Albert is not specifically Luz's Palisman, they did have a sort of connection as they are always around each other in the Owl House. So far, we only know 4 Palisman users in the Boiling Isles, with them being Ida, Lilith, Gwendolyn, and an unnamed giant. Ida's Palisman is a brown owl named Albert, who she made from the branch of an ancient tree. Lilith's Palisman is a white raven, who we do not know the name of yet. Gwendolyn's Palisman is a giant eagle named Hoxie, who we recently saw in the episode Keeping Up Appearances. And last but not least is the Bat Queen, who used to be a Palisman, as it was revealed that she was once part of a staff that belonged to a giant until she was broken and discarded. So that's all the Palismen that we know of so far, and in the upcoming episode Hunting Palismen, it seems that there will be an event at Hexside where the students pair up with a Palisman that they match up with, but Luz may be the only student having trouble matching with one. So it seems that Luz's friends Amity, Willow, and Gus may get a Palisman of their own, as well as other Hexside students, which will be exciting to see, and I honestly can't wait to see that. Now, we did get several shots in the trailers and promos that are most likely related to this upcoming episode, and we'll be going over that right now. So this first shot we see is Luz and what appears to be a red cardinal. This red cardinal could very well be Luz's Palisman, as this cardinal was probably once a Palisman to a previous user who mistreated it, which then led to the cardinal being broken and abandoned like the other Palismans that were shown in the episode Escape of the Palismen. So Luz probably stumbled upon this cardinal in the place that she appears to be in and made it her Palisman to keep. Now the next shot we see is Luz, who appears to be in the same place wearing the same blue cape from the previous shot I just showed you. This shot is most likely in the same episode, as the background is nearly the same and Luz is wearing the same shirt, so this shot is most likely in the upcoming episode. The next shot we see is Luz using her fire and ice glyphs to open a door, as we can see she's wearing the same blue cape from the previous 2 shots. It's great to see Luz learning about glyphs more, as this is a new method we've never seen the glyphs being able to do. So far, we don't know where this door leads to, but if I had to guess, I would say that it has something to do with Emperor Bellows, the Golden Guard, or Luz finding her Palisman. Now, in this next shot, we again see Luz wearing the blue cape and the red cardinal appears to be with her, so this is definitely from the same episode as the previous shots. She also appears to be wearing new pants that has what looks like diamonds on them, and this is something we've never seen her wear. The pants could also be related to her ice glyph, giving her some sort of power boost, but that may not be the case and may just be normal pants. Now, one important thing to take notice of is Luz holding a staff which looks like belongs to the Golden Guard. This could probably be related to the synopsis of the upcoming episode, as it states that Luz soon finds herself on an unexpected journey with a foe after she failed to match with a Palisman of her own. Now, this foe could very well be the Golden Guard, because why else would Luz be holding his staff? The last time we saw Luz and the Golden Guard confront each other was in the episode Separate Tides, where Luz and Ida attacked the Golden Guard, but he easily overpowered them, as he then ordered them to kill Selkadamas for Emperor Belos, or he'll drown King in the boiling sea, who he held hostage of. Luz and Ida then pretend to kill the beast using plant and light magic. As they convince the Golden Guard Selkadamas is dead, he then released King, and before departing he warns them to stay out of trouble as the Emperor is not a merciful man. That's the last time we saw the Golden Guard, and we may see him again in Hunting Palismen. Now going back to the shot in the trailer, Luz appears to be jumping off an ice cliff, and it looks to be heading on top of a building which could be located in Bonesboro. She is probably on the unexpected journey that was mentioned in the synopsis for the upcoming episode, and is maybe trying to find the Golden Guard. Now the next shot that's probably from the same episode is a shot of Kikimora casting a spell, as we can see the background being similar to where Luz was with the red cardinal, and where Luz was using her fire and ice glyphs to open a door. Now the foe that was mentioned in the upcoming episode synopsis could also be Kikimora and may not even be the Golden Guard. Since Kikimora appears to be in the same place as Luz, it would make sense if she was the foe, although it also makes sense for the Golden Guard to be the foe as well. We'll definitely get to know who this foe is once the episode releases, as there are many possibilities of who this foe could be. Now moving on to the next shot, we see Luz tied up on a ship, as she was probably captured by the Golden Guard. We see her with the same outfit from the previous shots, and this could be from the same episode. She appears to be casting an ice spell so that she can escape from possibly the Golden Guard. We then see this shot of Luz with the same outfit. As you can tell by the background, this is the same place where she was captured on the ship. So she's probably trying to escape the Golden Guard, or she's trying to find the red cardinal that may be her Palisman. She also appeared to have used plant magic to make her way on top of what may be the airship. Now I say airship because in the next shot we see a dragon that's shaped like a hand, and it appears to be on top of what looks like an airship that's flying across the sky. So Luz could have very well been captured by the Golden Guard in an airship that probably belongs to Emperor Belos. Now as I was recording this video, there was a new image that was just released, and it said that this image is confirmed to be in the upcoming episode Hunting Palismen. So that means all the shots that I showed from the trailers and promos will in fact be in the upcoming episode. Now this image shows Luz again holding the Golden Guard staff and having the red cardinal on her shoulder. She's wearing the same outfit again in the same place, and there appears to be a guy in front of her. Now this guy could be the foe that Luz goes on a journey with, as she appears to be following him, maybe leading to where the Golden Guard is. We can't say for sure if he's the foe, but it could be a possibility. Now that's all the shots from the trailers and promos that are from the upcoming episode Hunting Palismen, and once again this episode will release on July 17th. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.